Question number 3. How do your production skills develop over the course of the project? Starting with my developed photography skills from start to finish. Over the years, of course, I've had photography experience, but during this project, I've learned how to use leading lines, color, rule of thirds, repetition, symmetry, bird's eye view, and different camera shots, which helped enhance my photography skills. I never really paid attention to the rule of thirds editing lines on my iPhone. But after this project, I've learned to always center my main product off to one of the sides. While I was taking pictures, I used a ring light, which helped with the lighting a lot. The outside light was a bit more yellow as it was a certain time of day where it was yellow, and it wasn't very natural lighting in the room that I used. So this ring light helped a lot. As you can see right here, the lighting wasn't very bright. I learned how to pose throughout this process and how to make colors go together really well. I'm always trying to get a picture to look the best it can, and that has really improved over the course from the beginning of the year to now. The background of this image was originally green, which I edited out, as I will talk about in the next slide, to make it a pink, to make everything pop more, as it was a bit of a basic color. My developed editing skills from the course of the beginning of the year to now have really improved. It was definitely a lot harder than the photography aspect of it, as I have never used Photoshop or any app that we learned how to use this year. It was my first time using any of these things, and it was pretty challenging, but once I got the hang of it, I was enjoying it. We used Brush Easy, Dafont.com, and Photoshop as my main editing resources. As you can see, this is my rough draft of my magazine cover, and there was a lot of work to be done. The plain black, I was gonna leave it plain black, and I'm very glad I didn't and learned how to edit it properly, because this looks very boring and plain, and I don't think any audience would like to buy this. Also, the barcode was very big. I learned how to edit that smaller and how to make my cover lines go over here and fit just right so that it doesn't overlap with the main image. I used different fonts and different colors to make my magazine cover pop more. Brush Easy was fairly easy, although I did not really use it as much. I learned different ways and different brushes I can use to make different types of cool designs. Dafont.com really helped in researching different types of fonts that helped match my main image in my table of contents and my double page spread. I mainly used 3 different types of fonts in my finals, which all contribute very well together. Photoshop was the biggest challenge for me because I have never even touched it, and I learned how to do so much things in the course of a school year. I've learned how to remove the background, how to change colors, how to make something pop out against something more, how to layer, how to change the background, how to edit things in. Over here, I added more hair. I learned how to add just a bunch more things, and it has really contributed to my magazine, because without it, it wouldn't have been as good. I think after I learned how to use Photoshop and how to export things correctly, it has really helped my creations much easier than anything else. I also learned how to crop images and move things around to fit different types of areas and shapes. Photoshop also helped me determine my colors that I used in my final products, and it was colors that I would not usually find. Thank you so much.